This is my third speech in my public speaking class. So today, this is more of a persuasive speech while we're talking about childhood cancer, why it's important, and why more funding needs to go to the kids. So every year, 15,000 children are diagnosed with childhood cancer, meaning every day, 43 children are diagnosed, which would be around 2 children a minute. Unfortunately, 7 of those lose their battle. You might ask yourself, why should I care, or how does this affect me? As for those who might disagree, I strongly believe that cancer affects everyone. Cancer does not discriminate. Every child is someone's brother, someone's sister, someone's cousin, or even someone's child. Today I'm going to talk to you about why childhood cancer is important, why it needs more funding, and what we can do as humans to help. So first, I wanted to share with you my personal experience and what I've gone through my journey. So, those of you who don't know me, I'm actually a cancer survivor. I was diagnosed with leukemia at the age of 5. ALL is what it's referred to as. It's an easier type of leukemia. It's not as strong. It's not as hard to face, but then again, it's still cancer. At the age of 7, I went into remission and did all this through Kosare Children's Hospital, which brings me to my next question. Who's your hero, and why are they so important to you? So for me, my heroes were my clinic nurses, those who helped me through my journey, who gave me medicine, who woke me up at the middle of the night, made sure I was comfortable, made sure I was okay, and those are my heroes. But if you were to ask my mom, of course she would say it was me. And one of my favorite quotes is, "Not all superheroes wear capes." And that's true, because for me, my superheroes were scrubs. So who do you know? So through this experience, I've got involved with many different organizations. It has actually helped me to come to where I want to be, which career I want to choose. And through that, I've met plenty of people, which also means I've lost lots. I've had friends, I've met more nurses, I've met more survivors, I've met kids that are still going through treatment. I've met lots, and that's not a good thing. So one of the reasons I think childhood cancer needs more research, needs more funding, is because we're so focused on different things. So the American Cancer Society donates all of 2% maybe to kids to cancer versus 15% to adult cancer, and that, to me, that's not fair. So some of the organizations that I'm involved in include Kids Cancer Alliance, Camp Quality, and St. Baldrick's, as those of you may know. St. Baldrick's began in 2000 at a pub in Manhattan. The original goal was to shave 17 heads and raise $17,000. It turns out they raised $104,000 and shaved 19 heads, donating all this money to American Cancer Society. Kids Cancer Alliance, which is actually a brochure that I have, is another camp organization that I'm involved in. They have summer camps. If any of you all want to get involved, just come to me with questions. So this is a little booklet they give out to all the families and kids. I'll show you one of my favorite pages. First, it starts out by saying fighting cancer is never easy, which I think everyone else here can agree with that. But this is my favorite page, and this is a page that really touched me. It's even harder when you're still scared of the monsters under your bed, because, like I said, cancer does not discriminate. It can be at any age, and I've experienced kids at the age of 3 and 4 being diagnosed, and I can't even begin to imagine how scary that is for them. Camp Quality is another organization that I am involved in. Every summer they do an oncology camp for those ages 15 to 18, and those can be people who are still in treatment, kids who are out of treatment. It can vary from anything, but they do things other than the summer camps every year. They do organizations through Kosare Hospital, UK, different kind of clinics to help out with those kids and those families. So lastly, I wanted to recognize what you all can do to make a difference, and that is through volunteer time. Like I said, volunteering at these organizations, helping those families, being those companions for the little kids, and also donating. I know it's hard to bring money to those who need it, because there's many different types of nonprofits and stuff that would need your money, but to me this is really important. And that can be through doing a lemonade stand, through doing a car wash, through doing door-to-doors, making bracelets. I've seen it all. And then lastly, spread awareness. So the month of September is Childhood Cancer Awareness. Like I said, breast cancer was really recognized for the pink ribbon, but also childhood cancer is recognized for the gold ribbon. So in that month of September, I ask you to wear gold, to spread the word and to share money. And despite being the #1 disease killer for children, only 4% of federal funding is solely dedicated to childhood cancer research. And trust me, it gets even worse. Pharmaceutical companies contribute slim to no research because childhood cancer drugs are just not profitable, and that's not fair. Childhood cancer rates have skyrocketed within the last 2 decades, and through sharing my own experience, I hope you understand the severity of this topic. Cancer affects everyone. Spread awareness, know you're able to make a difference, because the children are our future.